Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Steven Lindor. I am back. I hope you guys are all doing well, man. Hope you guys all enjoyed the holiday season. It is 2026. I haven't done a video in like a month, so I wanted to enter and start this new year fresh. Got a good one for you. We're going to talk about a couple things, but before we get started, as always, like, share, comment. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Got a free Telegram in the description box below where I drop analysis, trade ideas, show you literally step by step how I get into trades, manage trades, how I lose trades. This is a transparency um, YouTube account. If you're gonna follow me, you're embarking on a journey of self-awareness, um, elevating your mind, not only your pockets, and regulating your emotions, bringing it all into one. All right, guys. Past performance don't guarantee future profits. As always, this is an education channel. More than everything, I want you guys to take away the message, take it to heart, and know that you can do this too. You can do anything you put your mind to. All right. Everything starts with the mind. I know a lot of times people come on here, they're looking for signals, they're looking for setups. And if you've been in a Telegram, let me show you guys the free Telegram chat. It's been busting. This is the private community. We trade every morning. So if you guys want access to that, shoot me an email, hit me up on social media. It's a free Telegram. All you got to do is set up an account with the broker that we use, and that's pretty much it. I don't charge a monthly fee. There's no extra stuff on the back end. I'm not a scammer. You can ask anybody in the comments below. I'll never take money from you. We trade together. We learn together. We evolve together. We become better. That's the whole point of a community, right? Think about it. That's why you join a team when you're playing sports. You're in a classroom with other students. You're like community is everything. Okay. Yes, you can embark on this journey alone and try to become the best trader you possibly can. And there's some traders who've absolutely done that and become absolutely successful. But learning around other like-minded individuals always helps the progress because you're not alone. All right, so this is the private community. We learn together. Like this gentleman right here was asking a question about one of my dopest traders, Daniel. He caught this trade right here, beautiful buy, boom, just killed it. And we help each other grow, learn, evolve. That's what we do. But the free Telegram group right here, this is what a lot of people are a part of, right? I'll give you trade ideas and I'll literally update little videos, walking you through the process, showing you how to manage the trade. I'll tell you, hey, this trade didn't work out. That trade played out perfectly. Realistic results, okay? Not the stuff you see online. I'll put 100 lots here, buy, sell. This is how you turn $100 into, 100 grand in under a week. That's not what this is. All right. Realistic results, realistic account. Can it be done? Absolutely. Some of the stuff that you guys do see, there are some talented traders who, flip account quick. But the average person, your everyday trader that comes on and, just trying to like 9 out of 10 times, that's not going to happen for them. So I'm talking to the majority. Don't take the exception. Like I always say, majority of players that enter like the NBA draft is not going to be a LeBron James, right? Like you got a lot of people out there, right now. Some I see people, especially on social media, they'll laugh at LeBron and think, "Oh, he's washed now. He's this, he's that." Guys, I don't think we'll ever see a player of that caliber for probably 50, 100 years. I kid you not. I kid you not, 50, 100 years. For him to come with the weight of the world on his shoulder and accomplish the things that he's accomplished in 23 years, I don't think we're going to see that for a very, very long time. So when you see players like that, you got to appreciate them. Whether you like them or not, you got to appreciate it. But every person that comes into the league is not going to be that. So you got to always talk to the average person, right? So I'm talking to you right there that only have 100, 200, 500. And I'm not saying you can't be great. I'm not saying you can't flip your account to 10 grand, 100 grand, $1 million. I'm not saying that can't happen. That absolutely. But it's going to take hard work. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take commitment. You got to change your mind first. All right. It all starts with the mind. Are you committed? Some of you guys are committed to watching TV and eating potato chips than you are to studying and practicing your craft. So you got to make it up in your mind. Hey, this is what I want to do. So it's 2026, the beginning of the year. All right, guys. I'm going to start with my weekly reviews. Okay. Make sure you guys stay on top of me for that. Make sure that's one of my commitments. I'm going to try every single week. All right, I'll give you this. Like twice a month. I'll make sure, maybe every other week. I'm going to shoot for every week, but minimum 2 videos a month. Okay. Guys, hold me accountable. All right, I'm gonna need an accountability partner on this. So you guys are gonna hold me accountable. Steve, you promised 2 videos a week on your YouTube channel. Deliver. All right, get on my ass. I'm gonna make sure I deliver that to you guys. Minimum 2. I'm gonna try to shoot for every week. Just a weekly overview of what's going on, what I see. So when I'm dropping nuggets in the Telegram and I'm telling you guys I'm looking at this, you know where it's coming from. All right. So the DXY, let's get started. We got this nice move up. I'm looking for a short opportunity, basically a sell. All right. Right here on the 15-minute, we got change of character, structure broke, lower low, lower low, lower low. We're getting a nice slow creep. And what I like to see is some sellers enter the market inside this fair value gap in here, and then look for this to drop. All right. Could it drop here? Absolutely. I would like to see it scale up just a little bit more, get up in here and then drop, because then we'll get strength on the majors. And some of the majors that I'm looking at is Euro USD. So I'm looking at this buy. So keep this buy right here. All right. We got a strong impulsive move up and it's correcting right now. So going into Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be looking for a buy and then I want to exit, because after that, I'll be looking to sell again. All right. Because technically, if I erase all of this on the higher time frame, and always remember, guys, start with the higher time frame. The higher time frame is everything. Okay. No matter what's happening on the smaller time frame, understand what's going on the higher time frame. If we're in an uptrend, you buy. If we're in a downtrend, you sell. Even when you go down to the smaller time frame, 15-minute, and perfect example, like potentially this buy setup on the 15-minute. Cool. I'm not against taking it. Just keep in mind, we got change of character on the 4 hour, right? Well, let me go to the daily. I always say at least start with the daily. Number one, we're at a daily retest on the MACD, right? Boom. So we didn't break this high. We got a bearish wave coming. We got close below, especially below this breaker candle right here. So I'm looking for a sell. This is just actually a pullback. So that buy I'm looking for on the 15-minute, that's just a small pullback to set up for a bigger sell. All right. So this is how you want to align everything. Always start with the higher time frame, right? So if we go to the daily right here, you're going to look, right? Got this breaker candle. Look at this structure break right here. Boom. Price coming down, hit this demand zone. I would like to see a pullback. So that's basically the buy here on that 15-minute, and then set up for a sell and continue dropping, which will give you that wave to the downside. Make sense? So when you go down to the 1 hour, 15-minute, you see what's going on. Hey, we look like we got a strong move to the upside. Keep in mind, again, lower lows, lower lows. Yes, we got a pullback here, an aggressive pullback, but that doesn't mean let me buy long term. This is a short-term buy to set up for a long-term sell. All right. So that's one of the plays that I'm looking at, Euro USD. We got a lot of GU news this week. Go on forexfactory.com. As you can see here, we are back. The market is back. So far, last week was awesome. If you were in the Telegram with me, we caught gold, we caught silver. What did I drop? Sorry, what did I drop? Last week we caught EJ. There we go. S&P didn't work out. I'll go over that a little bit. I'm looking at this EG buy. We'll take a look at that. Again, this EJ buy was beautiful. Caught actually over 100 pips on that. That was the breakdown video right over here. Right. So I give you update videos and showing you how I took that trade. So I'm not just dropping trades in here, just telling you guys to take the trade while I'm just chilling. No, nothing like that. We also caught this gold sell off. So that was pretty good. So good start to the week and good start to the month. We're going to keep that going all year long. All right. So yeah, this EU, I'm looking for a short-term buy, setting up for a sell. I also like GU. Again, we got GU all this week. Look at the news. High impact news tomorrow, Tuesday, right? Great Britain at 5 a.m., then a lot of US news, CPI, then Wednesday, more retail sales news, and then on Thursday, more GU news. All right, so GU, a lot of activity this week. So same thing, I'll be looking for a pullback, right? I'd like to see this go up. It looked like it's not going to pull back to where I would like. Looks like so far it's staying right here. Might just shoot up, which is fine. Honestly, I don't really care for the buy. I really want to get ready for the sell. I'm looking for this and then strength right here. All right. So for the dollar, for those probably wondering, hey, Steve, I thought you were looking for a sell on the dollar. So shouldn't the majors go up? Yes. But this is short term. If I go to the daily, same thing, right? Think about it. Daily right here. Up, pull back, right? Demand zone. So I would like to see this pull back just a little bit. We actually got this structure right here. We go on the 4 hour. Technically, this is your change of character. So I like to see this pull back a little bit and then continue going up, right? So that will give you strength on the dollar. So long term, basically towards the end of the week, I'll be looking for strength on the dollar. I'm looking for a 4 hour retest, 4 hour pullback. All right, pull back here, and then boom, looking for a big explosion. All right, kind of like what I did with EJ and gold last week, right? EJ, same thing. Had this, pulled back, and then I'm looking for an explosion. All right, that's what I'm looking for on the dollar. So for now, right, there's going to be a buy when this pulls back, and then looking to sell off on the majors. So buy. And then once price pulls back, I'm looking for a big sell-off. Make sense? All right. So GU's another pair you want to keep an eye out on. Obviously, it has all the news this week. See, lower low, lower low. Look for a pullback, probably inside this structure part right here. And then I'm looking for a sell. All right. And I will keep you guys posted in the group chat for that as well. Another pair that I really like, I love UCAT. I really love this. This is beautiful. Look at this. Lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. A beautiful change of character right here on the 4 hour. Beautiful change of character. We just waiting for a retest. Once we get that retest, this is our last lower low, right? I'll be watching for a buy inside here. And then be looking, boom. Look at all these fair value gaps right here. Fair value gap, fair value gap, fair value gap, right? Remember that indicator? Told you guys. Fair value gap, boom. See all these fair value gaps, right? That need to be filled by price action. So I'm looking for price to pull back. Then afterwards, come and fill all this up here. All right, I'm looking for all of this to be filled. All right, so I really like UCAD. Really, really like UCAD. Watch for buy here. Right? Just wait for retest. Wait for price action to retest. All right. I really, really like this. All right. I'm giving you guys my favorites for the week. We're going to watch this. USD CAD. Buy set up on the 4 hour. Wait for retest. All right. Boom. Just dropped it in the Telegram for you guys. All right. Gold. Right? So gold's been on a uptrend, higher high, right? So you see all these fair value gaps, for the most part, they've been filled. See, starting right down here. Came back, got filled, right? This got filled. This got filled, right? Tapped in a little bit here, right? You want to see that get filled. So I want to see this pullback, fill this, the level that it just broke, higher high, break, and then continue going on for a buy. All right. Continue going on for a buy. If you like this indicator, guys, all you got to do is go to indicator and just type fair value gap. First one, Lux Algo, boom. Right, fills it for you. If you don't care for it, right here, remove. There you go. All right. Fair value gap. So I'm looking for a buy. So I just want to see a pullback on gold and then look for a move to the upside. Right. That's it. Wait for a retest. You're not selling. You got a gap right here. So even better. Fair value gap. Watch for buy here. Nice correction. Boom. This is your leg. Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. Boom. Higher low. Move. Simple. Simplicity, guys. Always keep it simple. Same thing with silver. Right? So all-time high. Broke this high. Perfect. So daily 4 hour. So again, if I wanted to use that, right? And the higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmation. So this area right here, perfect. So when I go down to even a 1 hour, I already know this is the level I want to watch for. This is the level I want to see price get filled and watch for buyers to enter back the market to go buy back up. All right. Obviously, it's always the nearest one. So this is the nearest one. I'm not thinking about this down here, this down here. No, right here. Right? Price is pulling back. Fair value. Fill in this. This is perfect. This is my retest. This is my higher high. Pull back, higher low. Look for buys around here. Boom. Even when I add fibs, see that? Perfect. See how it aligns? Right back to the 50. Right? So when you use in conjunction everything here, right? Let me get a retest on the MACD. Come fill in this fair value gap. Right? Connect it all. Right, you got a good strike, connect it all. Perfect. Make sure this fair value gap gets filled. Let me get a nice retest so I know this previous low is going to get broken. This is the leg right here. Pull back and then buy back up again. All right, everybody understand? That's how it works. So gold, silver, I love EU, GU, I love UCAD, right? These are the pairs that I want to watch. Indices, don't got a lot moving right now. I would like to see price price action do a little bit more. We're at the higher high, right? We're at the highest point. So pretty much either a retest, set up for another buy, or we're getting change of structure, come break down and look for a sell. I would look for a buy. Obviously, we're in an all-time uptrend right now. Sellers have not entered the market, so I would not sell here. It'd be dangerous. And even if you see it on like the 15-minute, the 5-minute, 2-minute one, like you got a little sell here, but these are dangerous sells. I would stay in line of the overall trend and buy. So if anything, let it pull back here, boom, buy. Or let it pull back here, even if it pulls back, right? The safer bet, buy. Right, until we see a big change of structure, sharp move down, break this, and then I would start looking for the sell, even on the smaller time frames. All right. But honestly, I would leave these alone because at some point you're gonna get that a big pullback. At some point while you're buying, the market is just gonna reverse. So if you're taking buys, every time it creates a new high, get out. Every time it creates a new high. So like this, bought, come back up. As soon as it gets around here, take profit because at any point, the market can reverse on you. Right. So indices, we'll just leave alone. As you can see here, just shooting up, let it shoot up. That's fine. At some point, you're going to get the confirmation to sell. Right. Just haven't gotten it yet. Right. Remember, I was in a sell on NAS. I had it. I was actually in here and then I did not. No, sorry, wrong. I had my sell, I think around here, yeah. And then I didn't close. And then price reversed on me. And then that happened. Right? That's why I dropped that video. Protect your profits. Part of proper risk management is protecting your profits, guys. And I'm always going to express that. I don't care how good of a trader you are, how clean your entries are, how any of that stuff is. If you're not protecting your profits and you're not, you know, making sure you got the right lot size so you're not blowing your account, you're not over leveraged, it don't matter how good your entry is. It don't matter all that other stuff. The risk management is everything. The risk management is everything. All right? Always remember that. So, NAS 100, higher high, higher high. All right? Looking for a move right there. Let this fill this gap right here and then look for a buy. And same for S&P 500. Now I know what some of you guys thinking. There's some sells up there. Again, very small sells. Me personally, I would just wait for the buys. Me personally, I would just wait for the buys. Those are risks because at any time this can just turn around and go up. Wait for a nice pullback and then buy. All right. Cryptos. I do like, matter of fact, I saw oil. Sorry, I'm on crypto oil. Actually, oil's already taken off. So I was discussing this morning. I was looking for a bigger little pullback here. Did not get it. It's already climbing. So now I need this to break. It's already broken. And then wait for another retest to buy. It's looking for it right here for that takeoff. But this is moving very well. So boom. Again, I do not always use that indicator, FYI. But if you need it, that's it. Just go to indicators, fair value gap, Lux algo. And it'll tell you basically your pullback points of where you should be looking to buy and sell. Coming up to this strong supply zone. So want to be on the lookout for a sell. It's not ready yet. You got to watch for price action. So I'll let you know about oil. And then, oh yeah, that Euro Great Britain. All right, pulling back now. This is a very slow pair. As long as we don't break this low, we got to buy. So you got to watch out for buyers. My alert's going to go off probably in the next hour or so. And then look to ride that up. So I'll remind you guys of that in the group chat. All right. Very slow pair, but a very strong pair. It also pays out amazing. Me personally, this year, and I told my group this, I'm going to be mostly focused on cryptos, gold, silver. You're going to see me drop a lot of gold, silver in the Telegram chat that I'll be getting in. Obviously, indices. If I see a good setup, I do like JPYs. I'll forever like JPYs. I'll get in. But I'm not going to be dropping so much like an odd New Zealand or New Zealand USD or pairs like that. Like they move too slow. Right, I'm not my focus really, unless it's something really sexy and I know it moves a lot of pips. My main focus is going to be like on commodities, oil, gold, silver, indices, and cryptos because they move, right? We want action at the end of the day. But we got a buy set up on Euro Great Britain as long as this hold. Nice move to the upside there. All right. As always, guys, ask questions. If you have any concerns, drop it in the chat. Let me know. Bitcoin, what I like to see with Bitcoin is one more move up, just some slight move up. As you can see, we're at like a daily retest. I wasn't expecting this to climb all the way up. That's why I had this alert right here. Just missed it because this whole thing, as you can see, it's like a correction. It's a flag. So I would like to see one more move up and then set up for that sell. All right, one more move up and set up for that sell. All right. If that doesn't happen, if this breaks, then I'll look for a sell. But as of right now, I'm looking for one more buy, one more move up, alert me so I can get ready for the sell and then short. All right. Um, I did not believe this was the beginning of the bull trend. I didn't think the crypto market was going to start off on a bull run to begin the year. Honestly, I think it's going to drop some more, break this low, get down to what I was saying a couple of videos ago to 75, 74. And then from there, we're going to decide if this is going to hold or are we going to go into this structure here, basically within low 70s, 60s, probably as low as 55. And then from here, we're going to start investing, but not right now, right? So I'm looking for a buy. If the buy doesn't happen, if this breaks, then we sell. If this structure breaks, then we sell. If we get a buyer's candle, looking for one more move up. All right. Cardano, I like this. 4-hour retest. Boom. So far it's holding a lot of consolidation. Looking for one more move up, and then an epic drop. All right. So these are the setups that I like. Obviously, I'm not gonna do what I normally do, look at a whole bunch of charts. It's only good to see if obviously there's different opportunities, work on your craft. Obviously, the more charts you mark up, the better you're gonna get at this, guys. But as you see, I use the same system on every trade setup that I utilize. It's just about having the right mindset, not over leveraging, not panicking when the price pulls back or it doesn't take off right away. Like how many times do I show you guys? I'll get in the trade, it'll just sit, and then boom, 24 hours, 48 hours, price takes off, right? You got to learn how to be patient. You got to learn how to trust your analysis. All right. You don't need more indicators. You don't need more bots. Okay. You don't need more analysis. You don't need more trading groups to join. Okay. You just need to make a decision, have the right mindset, work on your emotions because this doesn't care about emotions. It just, are you patient enough to wait? Right? This is going to pop soon. If this previous low doesn't break, eventually this is going to pop. Just like that EJ. All right. Eventually it's going to pop. Structure was there. Right? Think about this. This is on the 4-hour. Look at all these 4-hour candles. So from the moment it entered, Look at the date. Tuesday, really Monday. And then it takes off Thursday, Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now you guys understand why I'm switching over to just gold, silver. Like they just move much faster. But you got to be patient, right? This is the leg. Never broke this leg. This is the zone that you want to watch. You had buyer candles all inside here. Got to be patient. And then boom, there was your 100 plus pip move, right? Be patient. It's going to pop. You don't need a million strategies. You don't need a million indicators. As you can see, this is clean. Clean, 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 clean. All right. I'm using the same strategy on every setup that I look at. All right. You're not going to win every trade. It's a part of the game. I'm showing you guys in real time. Hey, I'm in this trade. As you can see, I'm winning, I'm losing, right? You guys saw I'm in more losing trades than winning trades. And yet I'm winning. My account is growing, right? You're going to watch me guys just slowly build up that account. Little by little, just build up that account. All right. To your average trader out there, this count, if you think about it, was around just a couple weeks ago, it was at 1,500. I'm going to show you guys just slowly building the account. Now we're at 18. Go probably by the end of the week, depending on how the market moves, 2,000. 1950, 2,000. 2,000 to 3,000. 3,000 to 4,000. 4,000 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, Steve, you 10x the account. Yeah, slowly, conservatively, consistently, consistent, very key. I don't care how great you are. If you can't do it consistently, you are not that great. What makes Michael Phelps, Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, all the greats, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, all that, they are consistent. They're not going to drop 50 points every night, but they're going to consistently just build and build and build. Can you do the same thing? All right. So, guys, I'm ready for this year. 2026 is going to be amazing. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good. If you want to get added to the private community, guys, just shoot me an email, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. All my information is in the Dropbox below, below this video here. Like, share, comment, give me some feedback. If there's a topic you want me to talk about, let me know, guys. Like I said, it's a brand new year. I might go over some topics again just to refresh in your mind. If you want me to go over just the strategy next time and just focus on fair value gaps or supply and demand zones or whatever the case may be, just let me know. All right. But let's have an amazing year. I appreciate you guys. I will see you all on the next video. Like I said, hold me accountable. I don't care if it's on my last video, 2 videos ago, say, hey, Steve, you promise 2 videos minimum a month. I'm gonna make sure I get that. But my goal, personal goal, try to do 1 video every single week. But that's pretty much all. That's it for now. I gotta go to an appointment, but I'll see you guys on the next video. Appreciate you. Love you. Let's kill it. 2026. It's up and it's stuck.